You are listening to Win on KZKO. Check them out every Monday from 4 to 5 p.m. Mountain Time. Only on KZKO The Vibe.
And now, World Improv Network proudly presents Community Court.
When two parties cannot solve a dispute, Community Court is there to solve the problem.
All rise for the Most Honorable Judge Kenneth Vicarro.
All right. Good afternoon, everybody. Should be an easy case today, I'm hoping. Let's just take a second. All right. You done, Junior? Huh, buddy? No? Oh, hiccups. He's got the hiccups. Sorry. There you go. Yeah, you just have some gas. It'll pass.
Do you want me to scare him, Judge?
No.
Okay.
Doesn't need to be scared.
I'm good at scaring kids.
Well, that's an unusual thing to be good at. Anyway, that's some, this is kind of an international case again. I don't know how these end up in my lap, but I guess somebody higher up thinks I'm a really good judge. Alright, so we have Miss Marsha Bradley. You were a passenger on a flight of, what is it? Etihad? Etihad
yes.
Airlines?
It's Etihad Airways.
Etihad Airways. And you were stuck on the tarmac for 12 hours?
Yes, I was stuck on the tarmac for 12 hours in Abu Dhabi.
And so you are suing Etihad Airways for inhumane captivity.
Yes, I felt like I was in a shelter, either a homeless shelter or an animal shelter in a cage for 12 hours before we even got to move. And the movement of the wheels and the plane itself allows me and my muscles to be able to be stimulated enough to not feel like I was in a cage.
Okay, maybe you could paint a picture for the court of what exactly the conditions were in the airplane.
Oh, the airplane was so shiny. It smelled so nice. It was so modern, and it made me so scared because
this is on the inside.
On the inside of the plane.
So it was shiny and nice.
Yeah, and on the outside, I saw what they were doing out there, and one of the reasons why we got stuck for 12 hours, they were washing and waxing the plane, and they even were taking toothbrushes to the actual fan blades of the turbine engines.
Oh my gosh!
To make them really shiny.
So they were like detailing the airplane.
Yes, and they were screaming, shine the grill, shine the grill, shine the grill, make the grill shiny. When it flies back to the United States, make it shiny. And so they were scratching the fan blades with toothpaste to make it really shiny.
With toothpaste?
Toothpaste.
That's interesting.
And a baby's toothbrush.
Speaking of baby toothbrush, Junior's teething.
Boo! You're welcome, Judge.
Oh, all right. Thanks, Cliff.
So 12 hours later, we didn't finally until the wheels got up, and then it was another 18 hours back to San Francisco where I live.
All right. Well, Mr. Alon,
yes.
You are here today representing Etihad Airways.
I am.
What exactly was the purpose of detailing the plane on the tarmac when it was ready to venture on an 18-hour flight to San Francisco?
Well, that is exactly the purpose, Your Honor. It is going to travel 18 hours. Coming to the United States, we want our airplanes to look absolutely top-notch, top-choice planes. So then when the materialistic Americans see, oh, hey, shiny grill on Etihad Airlines, they will be more likely to fly Etihad when they are looking to come to visit beautiful Abu Dhabi.
So it seems pretty unnecessary then to have the passengers aboard. I mean, you could just say that it was maintenance, there was a problem with the engines or the computers aboard.
This was a flight that required a quick turnaround. You know, we had a lot of people in the terminal ready to go. But it was due for detailing, and we always detail every single plane before it goes to United States.
Now,
grill must be shiny. That is our company model.
beyond the aesthetics of a nice-looking, shiny, nice plane,
modern.
It was
wonderful
absolutely
smell.
beautiful, Your Honor, and that's what made me so scared. Like, it was like almost like a false sense of hope when you cleaned out the inside of a dog or cat's cage.
I'm sorry.
And they think that they're going to be able to enjoy themselves on the way to the vet, and instead it's torturous because the vet lives 8 hours away.
Just find a closer vet.
But if you live in the country, they don't have those options. And so either way, the dog thinks, oh, I have a clean environment to sit in for just a little while. But then all of a sudden it's hour after hour after hour. And then it looks through the cage and it sees its master sitting there drinking one beer after another. Like when I rolled up the window shade, I just saw them with these little baby toothbrushes scrubbing one blade at a time, hour after hour after hour after hour.
I think we get the picture. What about the staff aboard the airplane? Was there any mistreatment there? How did they treat you on board the plane?
They were teasing us because they were so...
Teasing you?
Yes. They were so friendly, and they offered us drinks and food and even let us play video games and make cell phone calls. So they were teasing us caged animals.
We provided free Wi-Fi to all those waiting on the plane.
Is that a standard... service?
No, this was Etihad Airlines going above and beyond what we are required to do, what we are asked to do, and we said, hey, you have to wait for detailing to finish, we give you Wi-Fi.
So, in general, Miss Bradley, you were treated pretty well?
Except for the music that was playing on the plane. And it kept playing, repeating on the cycle, and I counted it down. It was 4 minutes and 13 seconds. They played the same song over and over, and it was that song Grills by Nelly. Let me see your grill. Your grill.
Oh, let me see your grill.
Your grill.
Yeah.
Let me see your grill.
Your grill. Yeah, sure.
Oh, yes.
I think we all
love
know that
song.
one.
It is company song.
That's the company.
Etihad.
And what is was this just on the headphones? So like,
no, I will answer this. We broadcast through the entire cabin.
Yes.
For what purpose?
And the captain.
To keep the detainees entertained.
Detainees?
Sorry, a slip of the tongue. To keep the passengers entertained.
And the way they were scrubbing the...
I'm sorry, Miss Bradley. I'm kind of hung up on this one detail. I think that doesn't seem like a slip of the tongue exactly. What do you mean, detainees? What?
Just a term that we use because they are...
Why were you holding this aircraft for 12 hours so that gentlemen could inspect it with tiny baby toothbrushes, as Miss Bradley has accounted?
Because, like I say, we want Etihad Airlines to make impact whenever it lands in the United States. It is beautiful airplane, beautiful insides. We are very proud.
Why exactly does your airplane have grills? I haven't heard of an airplane with a grill. I've heard of cars with grills.
Yes. Our airplanes have grills. It is an additional airflow. It is form and function. Additional airflow over the engines to keep cool. So our jets run cooler than 3 degrees cooler on average than your average international flight. And also because it looks badass.
Miss Bradley?
Yes, Your Honor.
Would you use Etihad Airways again?
Well, I guess if I had to go to the...
your grills. In your grills. Your grills.
I guess if I had to go to the vet, I would.
If you had to go to the vet?
Yeah, if I didn't want to drive 6 or 8 hours to take Fido to the vet, I would probably jump on an Etihad plane to get there in the same amount of time.
Is that a service offered by Etihad Airways?
Yes, we have a detainee veterinarian plan where we will take anyone to a veterinarian if
there's that word again, detainee.
A passenger on our planes. All are welcome to travel to veterinarians or wherever they wish to go.
Just any veterinarian?
Yes. And we provide door-to-door service.
If Your Honor, if you look right here, you can see a brochure of the veterinarian services. because I was thinking now after the trauma has subsided a little bit of maybe going to the vet, and it looks like a very nice veterinarian facilities in Guantanamo Bay, Cuba. Actually, on a direct flight from San Francisco to Guantanamo Bay.
Yes, we have
Mr.
recently
Alon?
added that to our silver
Junior,
level.
I'm trying to run a court here. Sorry.
It's okay. Would you like me to detain him somewhere for you?
No.
Oh, okay. Our silver level frequent detainee program provides a service directly from San Francisco to Guantanamo. We are very proud. And also, as an added bonus, since you are starting from within the United States already, we do not need to detail the plane before you leave.
I think I've heard and gathered as much evidence as I need to. I'm going to see in favor of Miss Bradley. I understand, Mr. Alon, the duty to one's company and to uphold a certain commercial image, but at the same time, you had a responsibility to the detainees, as you described them, aboard your plane, and it just seemed unnecessary for them to be on. So, Miss Bradley, I'm going to see to it that you get 2 tickets to any veterinarian you need to go to for the year of 2016. I know that's next year, but
I understand.
the process takes a while.
Fido's okay till then.
I hope so. Court adjourned.
Let's go live outside the courtroom for post-trial thoughts with the plaintiff and defendant with Mr. Wilford Taylor. What's going on out there, Wilford?
Hi, I'm here with Mr. Alon from Etihad Airways.
Yes. I can't say that I am pleased with the judge's ruling from a moral perspective, but financially this is drop in buckets, so we're not really affected.
All right. And Miss Bradley, you get a couple tickets in 2016, but has this changed your opinion on traveling via airplane?
It's changed my opinion on what veterinarians I should go see, because as I'm looking through this brochure some more, they have some great veterinarians. Etihad does in Cairo, Egypt, also in Bangalore, India, and even in Hong Kong, China. So I think that I need to expand my surroundings, or my dog's surroundings, and so my perspective has changed significantly on air travel.
All right. Well, it looks like for once, justice have actually been somewhat delivered.
The court of law has spoken and the verdict has been made. Tune in next week for another fascinating episode of Community Court.
Give the Wincast your suggestions via Facebook, Twitter, or the KZKO Win blog during the commercial break of a crime that needs to be solved during Truth and Justice. Next on KZKO.
You are listening to Win on KZKO. Check them out every Monday from 4 to 5 p.m. Mountain Time. Only on KZKO.